Welcome, people. Today is June 7th, 2017. A lovely day all around. We're having really some most beautiful weather right now. Low 80s, low humidity. Birds are singing in the morning. People are amplified and getting amped up. It's June now. It's mid-spring and summer's right around the corner, and folks are feeling the vibe, all things growing bright and beautiful. So that's kind of the backdrop today. As you can see, we're going to have a psychedelic journey down the summer of love here as a regeneration of the amplified field of who knows what thoughts. The sensory field will be amplified. And so this is a time of regeneration. That's a really good word. Tom Brokaw gets up and talks about World War II, and that's the greatest generation. Well, I'm here to say that the 60s is the greatest regeneration, and the song continues on in the summer of love. So we're going to really unfold into the early portion of the summer of love, because it's going to go all summer. This is a summer not to be missed. If you haven't, dear friend, in your life experienced a summer of love, please allow this to be your summer of love. So let's begin right here, right now, with this summer of love. On the 7th of June, let's step into the cocoon, and we will be transmogrified, and then metempsychosis will set in, and then through a process of regeneration and transformation, a metamorphosis will happen, and we'll in the golden eternity of this hour, a flower as butterflies at the end of this hour. So we begin in a cocoon here in early June. And as well to announce a few local things that are happening. The 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love will have been in Marion Square Park June 11th from 4 to 10 p.m. And the Artisan Sanctuary in Marion is presenting it, along with 35 of your best musician friends and 5 bands, and art demos and activities for all ages, and tie-dyes and face painting and murals and eco-friendly art and light show and underground films, and wellness and food vendors. It is unfolding in this cocoon in the golden eternity of this hour in celebration of this summer of love. There actually is a concert celebrating the summer of love, as well as Donovan, the great archetypal pan flutist, wizard, leprechaun, mime, troubadour of the summer of love will be playing at the Adler Theater on Sunday, actually Saturday night, June 10th, full moon, June 10th, at the Adler Theater in Davenport, Iowa. And if you haven't seen or heard of Donovan, please look him up. He's got Sunshine Superman and oodles of other great tunes that he's played along the way. And you need to know about Donovan. He's got a song called Way Down Below the Ocean. Where I Want to Be, She Takes Me. We're going to Atlantis. Hail Atlantis. This is Atlantis rising in the summer of love. And along that way, I will share 2 recent pieces that I just created, were just created through me, unfolding the regeneration motif, and it is a light motif. We're dancing with the light here, and dancing in delight. And I hope that you can find a loved one, a friend, to share in the delight of this Midsummer Night's Dream of the summer of love. One piece that I wrote, and we'll cover some other notes along the way, but sometimes you just go right into El Chiringa Vision. And this will be that time. This is Neteru, the oracle of Sekhmet and nature. It's mid-spring. Summer is peeking around the corner. Summer is peeking around the glimmering leaves at morning tide. Things are as they seem, and not as they seem. Birds sing in the morning, an early bird singing song, like 4:15 a.m. Whenever the early birds, when even the early birds are still in slumber, when there is a time of silence upon the land. Fresh air breezing, the sweet breath of cleansing through the early morning window, washing our spirits clean, a time of stillness upon the soil. Earth's soul waking up and preparing to shine, earth shine, rolling away the dew, splashing upon the land. This mid-spring early morning song, when the dew is right on your feet and you can touch it. It washes your feet new. A little child's feet, barefoot boy in the summer. It's mid-spring. Summer is peeking around the glimmering leaves at morning tide. Things are as they seem, and not as they seem. Birds sing in the morning, dear friend. They're singing, singing, singing. Maybe they're singing. What would they be singing? Wake up, wherever you are. Wake up, wherever you are. They're singing, wake up, wherever you are. The birds are singing at morning tide, an early bird singing song, like 4:15 a.m., when even the early birds are still in slumber, like even the people who wake up early don't get up that early. So even the early birds are still in slumber at 4:15 a.m., when there is a time of silence upon the land, and the land is totally silent. There is a time of silence upon the land, dear friend. Catch this. Fresh air breezing, sweet breath of cleansing through the early morning window. Ah, fresh air breathing, sweet medicine of cleansing through the early morning window. Breathe in love, breathe out peace. Breathe in love, breathe out peace. Breathe in peace, breathe out love. Ah, cleansing through early morning window. Washing our spirits clean. A time of stillness upon the soil. A time of stillness upon the soil. Earth's soul waking up and preparing to shine. Earth shine, rolling away the dew, rolling away the dew, splashing upon the land, splashing upon the land. Roll away the dew, roll away, roll away, roll away the dew, roll away the dew. In Song of the Grateful Dead, roll away the dew, roll away the dew. Earth's soul waking up and preparing to shine, earth shine, rolling away the dew, splashing upon the land. Neteru, 3,500 years old, awakening the souls of the deep to aspiration, to inspiration, singing, inhale this, Excalibur, pulling the sword from the stone, singing, exhale this, ex cathedra, all dogmas, old orthodoxies, old dogmas. Exhale this, ex cathedra, old dogmas, old orthodoxies, old churchianity. And the fountains of morning gurgle and burble and bubble forth from the stone. And the eye of the Creator is fixed in mirth upon earth once again. Neteru, 3,500 years old, an ancient Egypt glyph of the early natality of rolling away the dew, washing our spirits clean, baptized in the fountains of the mountains of Elohim. Neteru, 3,500 years old, dear friend, awakening the souls of the deep to aspiration, to inspiration, singing, inhale this, Excalibur, pulling the sword from the stone, singing, exhale this, ex cathedra, old dogmas, old dharmas, old orthodoxies. And the fountains of morning gurgle and burble and bubble up forth from the stone. And the eye of the Creator is fixed in mirth upon earth once again. Ah, Atlantis rising. In early morning fog among the hogs, down some silica winding gravel road, out there near Stone City, and the algorithms of light play upon the land, clear across the forested floor of Neteru. Ah, and the eye of the Creator is fixed in mirth upon earth once again. Atlantis rising in early morning fog among the hogs, down some silica winding gravel road, out there near Stone City, and the algorithms of light play upon the land, clear across forested floor of Neteru. Ah, nature shining, splashing, dazzling, a light upon the path. See this, dear friend? In the morning, you look out, you see this forested floor, and the sun is breaking through over yonder hill back over the eastern rise. And the sun is splashing through the dappling forest, and little light path shines upon the forest floor like little stones of light all the way out across the forest floor for a long way as far as you can see. And the arched doorway of the Druids and the elders and the Elohim and the Anoim are in protective arches over the doorway of morning. And on the forested floor, these little stepping stones of light reach out, clear out to as far as the eye can travel. Light upon the path, dear friend. Catch this. And the fountains of morning gurgle and burble and bubble forth from the stone, and the eye of the Creator is fixed in mirth upon earth once again. Ah, Atlantis rising in the early morning fog among the hogs in some east central Iowa Edenic garden, down some silica winding gravel road, out there near Stone City, way past all known signs of man. And the algorithms of light, dear friend, are playing a symphony upon the soil. And they play upon the land, clear across the forested floor of Neteru. Ah, nature shining, splashing, dazzling, a light upon the land, a light upon the path. Aho! And dear friend, there's a small little book of esoteric wisdom simply called A Light Upon the Path. If you can, by some fortune or some serendipity or some synchronicity that is positive energy, and find this little, it's a quest book. It's called a quest book. It's called Light Upon the Path. And it happens to find its way upon your path. Please spend a morning reverie on some forest floor or some cathedral forest and soak in the reflected and brilliant wisdom of this tiny little tome called A Light Upon the Path, and let it soak in, compost in, let it talk to you, like the leaves on the tree when they're breathing in the early morning breeze. Ah, Neteru, a light upon the path. This is the summer of love, and everything is going to be amplified in many bandwidths of a non-ordinary reality. So we're entering and going to amplify the field of non-ordinary reality for an entire seasonal wheel, which means beginning of the summer of love, right around the entire seasonal wheel of the mandala until the next summer, a year from now. This will be an entire seasonal wheel of the summer of love. And this is Rota Taro Torah, turning the seasonal wheel, dear friend, as we approach the the full moon in June, which will be the 9th and 10th of June. Friday, Saturday night. This is the second piece, which is the echolocation of the first resonance field called the Summer of Love. So echolocation is the dolphin dreaming, spinning the dolphin dreaming time. And this is the echolocation of the dolphin dreaming time, spinning in. The Summer of Love. The Summer of Love began at Hankin House at full sit-down dinner, family feast, Sunday, June 3rd, noon to biohemispheric feedback loop to infinity. It is the summer heart song of the greatest regeneration, while the raising of the Jed, and we need the raising of the Jed, dear friend, in order to open up the Templars of the Jedi lights, which is soon to follow in the fireflies of the early summer night. The Jedi lights, little lights from nowhere. It is the summer heart song of the greatest regeneration, where the raising of the Jed, some 3,000 years of the raising of the Jed, and we will have the raising of the Jed, this summer of love, for the 3,000-year-old time tunnel they've been traveling through, where the raising of the Jed of the third eye of loving kindness. This is the raising of the Jed of the third eye of loving kindness, will bring shining, smiling foreheads to all. So we have a shining forehead, but friends, let's have a smiling forehead. Smiling foreheads for all, of loving kindness, of the third eye kind. As Hanuman and Ganesh look on and seal their approval in the sixth seal of Solomon, Merlin's emerald eye will shine from Procyon forest for a fortnight of this entire seasonal wheel of the summer of love, turning, 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 of a whole generation renewal. And the song continues on until the bringers of the dawn. And this will be in drumming rites, awakening anew the Kundalini up and through the crown of creation chakra. Clear on out to the void. Summer of love. And Summer of Love began at Hankin House at a full sit-down dinner family feast, Sunday, June 3rd, noon to biohemispheric feedback loop to infinity. It is the summer heart song of the greatest regeneration, where the raising of the Jed of the third eye of loving kindness will bring shining, smiling foreheads to all, dear friend. As Hanuman and Ganesh look on and seal their approval in the sixth seal of Solomon, Merlin's emerald eye will shine from Procyon forest for a fortnight in the entire turning, turning, turning of the seasonal wheel of this mandala, of a whole generation renewal. And the song continues on until dawn, in drumming rites awakening anew, the Kundalini up and through the crown of creation chakra, clear on out to the void, and the tree of life awakens in the spiral dance, in a double helix RNA display of binary triplet configurations, of hexagrams, of the sound trance teleportation, using the golden mean triadic note structures embedded within the Grateful Dead. And the Grateful Dead say, when the chariot of the noonday sun is drawn across the night sky, it will be drawn by the Grateful Dead. Clear on out to the void, and the tree of life awakens in the spiral dance, in a double helix RNA display of binary triplet configurations of sound trance teleportation, transportation, dance in ecstasy, and Pan, Lord of the dance, rises the rafters with laughter, Aeolian pipes and play, the song divine in delight and wonder. Clear on out to the void, and the double helix and the RNA of relax and allow. All of earth is in celebration. All of earth is in celebration of this regeneration, played upon the loom of Gaia, played upon the loom of Gaia, in the full Sagittarius sitar teacher's moon of Luna Lunare. And Pan, the Lord of the dance, rises the rafters with laughter in the raising of the Jedi, Aeolian pipes and play, the song divine in delight and wonder. All of earth is in celebration of this regeneration, played upon the loom of Gaia, played upon the loom of Gaia, dear friend. Ah, played upon the loom of Gaia. In the full Sagittarius sitar, teacher moon of Luna Lunare, laughing up ruckus in yonder hills, laughing up ruckus in yonder hills of merry men in Forest Glen, laughing up ruckus in yonder hills of merry men in Forest Glen, merry pranksters showing away, kazoos ablaze. Ah, relax and allow, dear friend. Let's just breathe in peace and breathe out love, and breathe in love and breathe out peace, and breathe in peace and breathe out love. Clear on out to the void in the spiral dance, in RNA display of relax and allow, dear friend. This is a binary triplet configuration, a double helix display, a hexagram of the I Ching, of the Tao. The binary triplet configurations of sound and trance teleportation, dance and ecstasy, and Pan, Lord of the dance, rises the rafters with laughter. Aeolian pipes, Pan plays and plays and plays and plays the song divine in delight and wonder. All of earth is in celebration of this regeneration, played upon the loom of Gaia. Ah, played upon the loom of Gaia in the full Sagittarius sitar teacher moon, drawn across the different notes of the bodies of water of lakes and ponds and oceans and seas of Gaia. In full Sagittarius sitar, the teacher moon of Luna Lunare, laughing up ruckus in yonder hills, hither and thither and yon, of merry men in Forest Glen. Ah, merry pranksters showing away, kazoos ablaze, spinning, twirling and whirling, the summer of love alive. Kiss this. Kiss this. Kiss this. Ah, the merry men in the forested glen, merry pranksters showing away, kazoos ablaze, spinning, twirling and whirling, the summer of love alive. Kiss this, dear friend. So this is the summer of love, major arcana. The Neteru was a minor arcana, and the summer of love, breathing in and exhaling and inhaling, breathing in, breathing out, breathing this in, the summer of love. Breathe this in, dear friend, all around. Breathe in the summer of love, all around. The summer of love, all the way around. Beauty before me, beauty behind me, beauty above me, beauty below me, beauty beside me, beauty all the way around me, way around me, beauty all around me. Now I walk in beauty. The summer of love. The summer of love began at Hankin House, at full sit-down dinner, family feast, Sunday, June 3rd, noon, to biohemispheric feedback loop to infinity. It is the summer heart song of the greatest regeneration never told, where the raising of the Jed is the raising of the Jedi lights, and where the raising of the Jed, D-J-E-D, the Jed, where the raising of the Jed of the third eye of loving kindness will bring shining, smiling foreheads to all, dear friend. As Hanuman, the Hindu monkey, and Ganesh, the elephant in the Bhagavad Gita, look on and seal their approval in the sixth seal of Solomon for Ram Dass and for Stephen Fox and for all who traveled the good red road and the only dance there is. Look on as Hanuman and Ganesh look on and seal their approval. In the sixth seal of Solomon, Merlin's emerald eye will shine from Procyon forest for a fortnight of the entire turning of the seasonal wheel of this summer of love mandala. Magical flight into the night. This alchemical healing space of the spiral dance. Merlin's emerald eye will shine forth from Procyon forest for a fortnight of a whole generation renewal. And the song continues on until dawn, until the dawn horse. In drumming rites awakening anew all through the night, the drumming rites of Bam Bam and all the rainbow gatherers of the rainbow family of living light and love, the rainbow family of living love and light in the 144,000 rainbow dreamer wheels spinning, spinning, spinning. And the song continues on and the drumming rites awakening anew this kundalini up and through the crown chakra of creation, the sipapu, out, clear on out to the void. And the tree of life awakens in the spiral dance, in a double helix RNA display of binary triplet configurations of sound trance teleportation. And this awakens the double helix, and this awakens the binary triplet configurations of the hexagram of the I Ching into an RNA, relax and allow display of the tree of life, of dance and ecstasy. And Pan, the Lord of the dance, rises the rafters with laughter. Aeolian pipes Pan plays, the Pan pipes, and plays and plays and plays, and Pan plays. The song divine and delight and wonder. All of earth is in celebration of this regeneration played upon the loom of Gaia, on the full moon across the waters, each water, body of water, a different note, A, B, C, of the music lexicon. And the moon plays a symphony across the bodies of water, all through the night, played upon the loom of Gaia, in the full Sagittarius sitar teacher's moon of Luna Lunare. Laughing up ruckus in yonder hills, laughing up ruckus in yonder hills of the merry men in forested glen. Laughing up ruckus in the yonder hills of merry men in the forested glen. Merry pranksters showing away, kazoos ablaze, spinning, twirling and whirling, the summer of love, alive. Kiss this. Awake. Roll away the dew. Kiss this in the morning of the morning glory of the summer of love. Aho. So that's the major arcana of the Summer of Love, composed just this morning in Iowa City. The River City Man. Neteru, the Oracle of Sekhmet. So we had the minor arcana of Neteru and the major arcana of the Summer of Love. As you can see, we're moving out of the chrysalis and through metamorphosis and via transformativa, we're getting the early colors of the early morning of summer in the mid-spring of early June. This will keep us in swoon for a whole full moon. Down in Deep River, Iowa, there's something going on. It ain't where you think it is. It's out west. It's out west, down some lonely valley, near the lowest hills. The Missouri breaks a phantom. The Missouri breaks a phantom through. A lost ship slipped through the time wrinkle, dear friend, with a wink and a nod, settling in black earth from etheric overcurrents, and it streams in on 5 frequencies. Time bandits with the bandwidth of hextillions, tuning in from the 9th wave. Something more, something less, and yes, no less than a picnic, a get-down, a down-home hoedown, a down-home picnic, with visiting into the wee hours for a fortnight of kith and kin, all kindred folk. This is part of the mystery of this time frequency. 5 bandits of time slipping in for a long-term duration. The whole Mayan 5,200-year calendar Baktun blowing in stardust, in solar wind. On the new settling in earth soul. In earth soil black earth. The bandwidths of time are past E equals MC squared. These are, the bandwidths of time are plenty, tilth, abundance, mirth, and loving kindness. Those are the 5 bandwidth time frequencies. Plenty, tilth, abundance, mirth, and loving kindness. And of course, gratitude. This change in the frequency amplifies the aviator pioneers with higher purpose as planetary midwives, settlers in time, and a time frequency beyond time. This is a dream time frequency, a return to dream time, making the invisible visible. And this opens up Bayami, the ancient earth spirit. And this opens up and awakens Bayami into the Edenic, in the land between 2 rivers. And it's happening as Iowa speak, and it's happening as I speak. And, dear friend, it's happening as Iowa speak. As Ion frequencies switch over through the dawn eschaton, maypole peace speak. May peace prevail upon earth in the rainbow hoops of all the nations, red, yellow, black, and white. There's something happening here in Deep River. Psst, let's hide and seek. Something happening here in Deep River. And as we celebrate the awakening of the Summer of Love, let us not forget the Mother Earth, of the song that gives us our life, our birth. Gratitude to all mothers, all grandmothers, and those who are mothers who are not mothers, who are caretakers and nurturers. Maybe the greatest mothers are those who don't have children, who caretake many, many people, the social workers, the psychologists, the nurses, the caretakers in the elderly home, the teachers, the preschool social workers, the counselors, all those who serve and give the beloved loving kindness that is the necessary nectar of the balm of Gilead. And this we celebrate Earth Mother, Gaia. Gaia. Gaia! Gaia moves in creation dance and sidereal time. We are star people. We are cartwheeling across the universe, encapsulated in the mothership of the neocortex. We are the new earth, new time. Gaia, Homo ludens, Homo novus. We are new being. We are noetics. We are at new beginning. We are here. We are consciousness of itself in its complexity and equally in its complementarity, as well as in connectedness. We are convergence. We are Sirius celebrating and welcoming us home with the opening arms in the womb of our true home, the cosmic ocean. We are planetary child arising, the person of our planet. We are many minds becoming one mind. Arising as daughter, awakening, rubbing away her coyote tears, dreaming the dream. In her dawning, Gaia child dances the universe, twirling, whirling, spinning, sparking, twirling, whirling, spinning, sparking, twirling, whirling, spinning, sparking, the cosmology of her dream alive. Alive. She unfurls it. She unfurls it. Now nebula. She unfurls it. Now nova. She unfurls it. Now galaxy. She unfurls it. Now quasar. She unfurls it. Spinning, 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 spinning. She whirls it alive. Galaxies run through her hands like beads. Galaxies run through her hands like beads. Galaxies run through her hands like beads. Gaia, Origen rising. Rigel smiling. Whirling. She runs a ribbon through the heart of silence. Amid a pasture in the moss. On the common green, in the fogs and fens. Through the stone, her eyes smile blue. She is the diamond-jeweled ornament. She is liberation. Etain, in Druidic dance, emerges as Stonehenge. Magdalene sweeps clean. Mary, Marta, Margot, Columba gather. Ethiopia waits. Ursa Major points toward Polaris. Ursa Major points toward Polaris. The Great Bear, Ursa Major, points toward Polaris, the North Star, the Polar Star. The Great Bear Space. Alaska moves in Beringia, dips toward Antarctica. The Seven Sisters aloft, sprung skyward from Grand Teton Medicine Wheel. With bear marks in claws. With bear marks in claws. On its petrified stump, the Kiowa kissed Taime, the great mystery, for the sun gift, the sacred bundle, the house made of dawn. In Mythopoesis, the carrier of Skan, hey, hechetu, hey, hechetu, hey, hechetu, meaheun. Hear her in the center. Alcyon Tsunami is silent. Amchitka talks. Talkeetna listens. Tualatin hears. Katua responds. Hey, Yung Yung. Katua responds, Hey, Yung Yung. They hear Owl call their name. Crane calls, walking to hear. Cattail wails. Coyote smiles. Trust, trust, trust. Big wind moves Inktegila bones across badlands. Lakota warn of Iktomi. Indian ones breathe a neepee to grandfather's spirit, saying, Look for you weepy lights, making ties that bind. Breathing Inipi to grandfather's spirit, saying, Look for you weepy lights, the little lights from nowhere, making ties that bind. Sweat Lodge sings north to wisdom. Sweat Lodge Hamblekia sings north to wisdom. Sweat Lodge sings north to wisdom. White Buffalo Woman comes. Cush Canticles Council Pole at Morning Star in the east door. Cush Council's Council Pole. Cush Canticles Council Pole at Morning Star in the east door. Red Cedar Center. Beaver People Congress for Turtle Island. Beaver People Congress for Turtle Island. Inipi. Inipi. Inipi Oyate. Wombly. Wombly. Wikasawakan. Wapiti. Inipi, the breathing. The Sweat Lodge. Inipi, the Vision Quest. Hamblekia. The Sweat Lodge Inipi sings north to wisdom. White Buffalo Woman comes in the sacred pipe ceremony. Cush Canticles Council Pole at Morning Star in the east door. Red Cedar Center, Musquawakwa. Beaver People Congress for Turtle Island, Americua. Beaver People Congress for Turtle Island, Wakwa, Musquawakwa. For Turtle Island, Americua. Leelanau sings joy at dawning. Leelanau sings joy at dawning. Leelanau sings joy at dawning. Ah, the Cloud House says Lou Welch is found by vultures alive. Ho! Gaia shines. In this touching, the shields breathe. Hiamavihio, 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 Mia Hayun. Aho, Leelanau Peninsula, Traverse City, Michigan, Jigading, Lake Jigading, Innisfree, Innisfree. Ah, and this golden road of this eternity, of this hour, of this summer of love, Gaia, Mother Earth, has a central heart song to sing. This is her song, from the head to the heart, and from the heart of the heartland of the Indian Sea, inside the driftless. Gaia. Gaia! 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 Gaia moves in her creation dance in sidereal time. We are star people. We are cartwheeling across the universe, encapsulated in the mothership of the neocortex. We are the new earth, new time. Gaia, Homo Ludens, Homo Novus. We are new being, We are noetics. We are at new beginning. We are here. We are consciousness of itself in its complexity and equally in its complementarity, as well as in connectedness. We are convergence. We are Sirius celebrating and welcoming us home with the opening arms of our true home, in the womb of our true home, the cosmic ocean. We are planetary child arising, the person of our planet. We are many minds becoming one mind. Arising as daughter, awakening, rubbing away her coyote tears, dreaming the dream. In her dawning, Gaia child dances the universe, twirling, whirling, spinning, sparking the cosmogony of her dream, alive. Spinning, spinning, sparking, whirling the cosmogony of her dream, alive. She unfurls it, now nebula, now nova, now galaxy, now supergalaxy. Spinning, 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 she whirls it alive. Galaxies run through her hands like bees. Galaxies run through her hands like bees in the dances of universal peace. Galaxies run through her hands like bees in the dances of universal peace. Spinning, 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 the 144,000 rainbow dreamer wheels, alive. Gaia, Origen rising, Rigel smiling, whirling. She runs a ribbon through the heart of silence. A mead of pasture in the moss, on the common green, in the fogs and fens, through the stone her eyes smile blue. She is the diamond-jeweled ornament. She is liberation. Etain in Druidic dance emerges as Stonehenge. Magdalene sweeps clean. Mary, Marta, Margot, Columba gather. Ethiopia waits. Ursa Major points toward Polaris, the great bare space. Alaska moves in Beringia, dips toward Antarctica. The Seven Sisters aloft sprung skyward from the Grand Teton medicine wheel, with bear marks in claws, with bear marks in claws on the Grand Teton medicine wheel, with bear marks in claws on its petrified stump, the Kiowa kiss, Taimei, for the sun gift, the sacred bundle, the house made of dawn. In mythopoesis, the carrier of Scon. Hey, Hetchitu, hey, Hetchitu, hey, Hetchitu, hey, Hetchitu, Meaheun. Here, her in the center. Alcyon tsunami is silent. Amchitka talks. Talkeetna listens. Tualatin hears. Katua responds. Hey, Yung Yung. Talkeetna listens. Amchitka talks. Tualatin hears. Katua responds. Hey, Yung Yung. Hey, Yung Yung. Hey, Yung Yung. They hear owl call their name. Crane calls, walking to hear. Crane calls, walking to hear. Crane calls, walking to hear. Cattail wails. Coyote smiles. Trust, trust, trust. Trigger your insight of your Mayan mind. of your Mayan mind. In Lakesh, I am another yourself. Alakan, you are another myself. In Lakesh, I am another yourself. Alakan, you are another myself. Alakan, you are another myself. In Lakesh, I am another yourself. Coyote smiles. Trust, trust, trust. The big wind moves gila bones across badlands. Big wind moves gila bones across badlands. Lakota warna Victome. Indian ones breathe a nipi to grandfather's spirit, saying, look for you weepy lights, the little lights from nowhere, the little lights from nowhere on a midsummer night's eve. Look for you weepy lights, the little lights from nowhere on a midsummer night's eve, making ties that bind, making ties that bind, making ties that bind, dear friend, in Black Elk's Peaks in Pahasapa. Sweat Lodge sings north to wisdom. Sweat Lodge sings north to wisdom. White Buffalo Woman comes. White Buffalo Woman comes. White Buffalo Woman comes. Cush, Cush, Cush Canticles Council Pole at Morning Star in the East Door. Cush Canticles Council Pole at Morning Star in the East Door. Cush Canticles Council Pole at Morning Star in the East Door. Red Cedar Center. Beaver People Congress for Turtle Island. Beaver People Congress for Turtle Island. Wapiti, Wombly as well, in a bioregional Congress. Beaver People Congress for Turtle Island. Leelanau sings joy at dawning. Leelanau sings joy at dawning. The Cloud House says, Lou Welch is found by vultures. Alive! The Cloud House says, Lou Welch is found by vultures. Alive! Ho! Gaia shines in this touching. The shields breathe. The shields breathe. Inipi from Uweepi lights that bind. Gaia shines in this touching. The shields breathe. Hiamavihio. 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 Inipi into Indian breath of the stone people. Hiamavihio. 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 Meaheyun. And in this, we remember that Amchika talks, Talkeetna listens, Tualatin hears, and Katua responds, Hey Yung Yung, Hey Yung Yung, Hey Yung Yung. And may this, in this summer of love, be a response that you may make in your singing of the dawn horse and the dance of the eternal now. And may you begin at this moment to begin to celebrate in nature, Neteru, the summer of love. Peace. Thank you.